Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Monday, Freak Show Monday, okay? Oh, just sit tight for a moment. So yeah, Monday, March 20th, 2023. All kinds of stuff going on this morning. I don't even know where to start. How about this? So central banks, including the Fed, obviously, collectively, have now committed. Are you ready for this one? Sit down. They're not going to surprise you, but it's, well, I don't know what it is. You let me know. Central banks are committing unlimited liquidity to the banking system. Yes, you heard that correct. Central banks are ready or stand ready to provide whatever the banking system needs, no cap, to, well, I guess bail out again on an incredible scale the world banking system. You can't make this up. Although, look, what else would you expect here? What are they trying to do? They're trying to obviously instill some kind of confidence in the system. So central banks are saying, okay, don't worry. Don't worry about it. We will do whatever it takes. We will provide unlimited liquidity to a failing system. Well, this morning, stock futures are higher on the back of unlimited liquidity for the banking system. We'll see how it plays out because this is not done. Let's move forward here. So UBS is buying Credit Suisse for $3.2 billion. Okay. This is pretty much common knowledge. This merger, this consolidation, came to light yesterday. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. Just as of yesterday, Credit Suisse was worth, I had to write this down here, according to outstanding shares, $6.72 billion. So let's see. UBS just got the deal of the freaking century on Credit Suisse, but it gets even better than that. Assets under management, Credit Suisse had 1.29 trillion. All right, total assets, not just shares outstanding, 531.11 billion. Meanwhile, UBS buys Credit Suisse, my goodness, for 3.2 billion. This is the fire sale of all time. I mean, of all time. I really believe that. It's just mind-blowing here. So, right off the bat, let's just regroup for a moment because it's pretty incredible here. Central banks commit to unlimited liquidity. Unlimited. There's no cap here to provide cash in whatever amount to the banking system. That's incredible. Okay, and there's of course no outcry. No one gives a damn. Well, me and you do. And no talk at all about how inflationary this is. Again, you just can't create an unlimited or promise an unlimited amount of capital to the banking system and there not be a ripple effect. Do you believe that there's not going to be the trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars pumped into the banking system right now? This is going to eclipse what happened in 2008 with regard to capital injections into the system by 1,000-fold compared to what happened in 2008. This is massively inflationary here. Now, with that in mind, let's consider the fact that this Wednesday we're going to hear from the Fed, and there's all this talk about what's going to happen. This maybe changes the dynamics a little bit. I believe the Fed is going to raise rates Wednesday. Goldman Sachs, as a matter of fact, is saying no, they're not going to. I'm going to go against Goldman Sachs here and say the Fed is going to raise rates. I've been saying 25 basis points, but this unlimited bailout, because that's what it is, for the global banking system, just to instill some kind of confidence in the system. Look, I'm going to say right now, in light of this, 25, 50 basis points, it could go either way. It could go either way now. They're not going to pause. I don't believe that's going to happen. 25, 50 basis points. It's a crapshoot at this point. I don't really know which way it's going to go at this point anymore. This is tremendous. I mean, unlimited. Central banks are going to provide unlimited capital for the banking system. That is just epic. Okay. Trillions. It's going to be trillions and trillions of dollars here. Imagine my shock. Imagine your shock. Since this is how it's meant to work anyway. You all know that. They must can constantly find reasons to pull cash into the now, and this is just epic, unbelievable. And this thing with Credit Suisse. I mean, it's an incredible situation. Total assets of Credit Suisse, $531.11 billion. Look this up for yourself. But UBS is buying it for $3.2 billion. It's staggering. It's honestly the fire sale of all time. I don't know another way to put it. All right, let's look over at this market. On the back of all this, stock futures are higher. Nothing dramatic, higher nonetheless here. The MMRI sitting at 221, relative strength of the dollar lower, 10-year yield 3.42. Bitcoin has now broke over 28,000. Gold and silver relatively flat, slight gains here. Crude oil under some pressure. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible what we are seeing here, people. Now, for those of you who have not checked your inbox, if you subscribe to my free newsletter, I wrote a piece that you must have. Financial system, and we all fall down. There is a link in the description of this video to my free newsletter. If you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's 100% free. Get your copy of this. If you have not opened your email box, open it. Read that thing. It's a pretty piece of literary material. It really outlines what's going on here. I was going to read it this morning. Maybe I'll read it later. I don't know. But it's just so important to keep all of you ahead of the curve. Now, let me ask you, how many of you out here this morning, here at 6:04 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, are at all surprised at finding out that collectively central banks are prepared to provide unlimited liquidity to the banking system? Does that surprise you? I don't think it does. What else would you expect in this kind of an environment? It's all by design here. It's all part of the consolidation of the system here, that's a shocker a little bit within itself. But this UBS buyout of Credit Suisse for $3.2 billion. Meanwhile, they have $531.11 billion in total assets. That might even be more. I mean, it's almost like they're almost like getting Credit Suisse assets for free. It's a pretty staggering thing, honestly, if you ask me. Anyway, look, what does this mean for you and I? Because that's really what this boils down to. I'm telling you right here and right now, we're not done by a long shot. Not only are we going to see trillions of dollars pumped into the banking system, and it's not going to be enough. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not even at an unlimited pace, and this is what central banks are saying. They're willing to provide unlimited liquidity to the system. What are they trying to do? What you and I spoke about right here. They're trying to instill confidence in the system. Confidence. Like con job. You understand? That's what this is. And it's a consolidation of power, a merger of these institutions here. Where's the outcry? Where is the outcry? You know, I can't stand Elizabeth Warren, but Elizabeth Warren got it right. She said the Federal Reserve has failed in its role as a central bank. They're supposed to provide price stability here. They failed in this. But actually, you and I realize it goes beyond that. Maybe she doesn't, or maybe she does. I don't know. I don't like the woman. I really can't stand her. I'll be honest with you here. But she got this right, and you got to give credit where credit's due here. The fact of the matter is, the Federal Reserve has failed by design. It's really their goal here, central banks collectively, is to rule the world, to be the lenders and buyers of last resort. What would you call it when central banks are now collectively saying they are willing to provide unlimited liquidity for the banking system? I would say that makes them, well, the obviously the lender of last. Who has that kind of firepower? Nobody does. And let me ask you this too: where's the cash coming from? Where's it coming from? Do they have it? Do they have all this cash just stashed somewhere? No. Digits, add it to a screen in an unlimited amount. That's what they're willing to do. It's an incredible thing. And so I want to hear from you on that. And I want to hear from you about this fire sale. I mean, goes beyond a fire sale. $531.11 billion. That's the total assets of Credit Suisse. They just got bought for $3.2 billion by UBS. Why can't we get a deal like that? I mean, it's basically for free. Unreal. People, we will reconvene for the live stream later on today. All right, and it's going to be an incredible situation. I can't wait to see what happens by the end of the day. 1:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live. And so have your questions ready. And again, please comment about what you've read here and get your copy of And We All Fall Down. Again, link to my free newsletter in the description of this video. Love all of you. I'll see you later.